And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Guaranteed Rate Field. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Chicago White Sox. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Chicago White Sox with a gloomy outlook heading into the season. Definitely a long shot to contend. Singy, how do they outperform expectations and give that fan base some hope?
Boog, I got a feeling these fans are going to have to enjoy the little things this year. Maybe a fan favorite has a great season. Maybe a prospect really emerges or something. But this roster, it's just not cut out to go toe-to-toe with the league's best. I know it sounds like I'm writing them off already, but I'm really not. I mean, who knows? They have a hot start. Maybe the front office gets aggressive and adds some pieces, and they contend this year after all.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the mound today, Garrett Crochet.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the veteran third baseman, Gio Urshela. And the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. And another ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Mark Canha. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the pitch. Stays alive. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out here on opening day. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Forget it. The 2-run shot, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Crochet, he's kind of interesting. You know, when you dig into the tendencies, he does a good job of limiting the hits, but the walks continue to be a problem. Line drive to short and caught. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Two outs, base is empty. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Is it fair to say that a guy that sometimes will struggle with walks that that's the type of guy that is going to be inconsistent because the command isn't there?
Yeah, and you'll see that a lot with guys younger in their careers that, figuring out the command, figuring out the control, and understanding, the difference between control and command. Control, I can throw strikes. Command says I can throw it where I want to in the strike zone.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Inside, just missed. Max Scherzer's a good example of that. A guy in Detroit, it took him a while to figure out how to control, how to command, and now he throws it where he wants to pretty much all the time. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here on the south side, and towing the slab in this one, Tarek Skubal.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. The 1-1. Bouncer to second. Ibanez whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second.
Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
1 down, base is empty. That catches the top part of the zone. Counts full, 3-2. On the ground, right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Eloy Jimenez now. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So man aboard, and now it's Luis Robert. Here comes a pitch. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Two outs. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The pitch. Popped up. Baez under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head to the 2nd on the south side. It's the Tigers 2 and the White Sox nothing. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Colt Keith. Pitch is in there. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Struck him out looking.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. That
Ball
misses. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That clips the corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
2 outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Now a pop-up on the infield. Maldonado in position. And that is that. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the inning. Here is Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
The wind to kick the pitch. Moncada started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. The 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
In the air, right side. Nabs it, and there's 1 away. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to her strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
That one the other way. They got it for out number 2.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Chi Sox held in check here. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Gio Urshela to the plate.
Number 13, Gio Urshela.
Swing and a ball popped up. Lopez under this one. Makes the catch for the out. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And next up for the Tigers, Mark Canha. 1 out, bases empty. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Here's Riley Green. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. The pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
A couple of singles back to back. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So now here's the DH. Left field. Benintendi on the move. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And now Gavin Sheets.
The right fielder, Gavin.
And here it comes. And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting 9th, the catcher,
Martin Maldonado up to hit. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they inch closer. It's 4-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. The White Sox trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. On the ground, Ibanez, and Benintendi is out.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman,
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Can't get there, base hit. Throws to second, and he's out.
Yeah, you're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here with my pal Siggy as we go to the top of the fourth. At the plate, Spencer Torkelson. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robert moves under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
The batter, the shortstop.
Now it's Javier Baez. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
So digging in, Andy Ibanez. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a good eye there. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Here's Gio Urshela. Clips the corner. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ibanez off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And he deals. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for Detroit as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here on the south side, here's Eloy Jimenez.
The designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
On the ground, out to short. Throw, and it gets away.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base, and usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target, and I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
And now Yohan Moncada. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Step off throw to first. Robert dives back in. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next pitch in for a strike. Now 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Base knock center field. Robert makes the turn at second. The throw in.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Andrew Vaughn now. Line drive caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now it's the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Kicks and deals. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So up next for Chicago, Gavin Sheets. Here's a 1-1. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. And the White Sox will strand 3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here on the south side. Now the left fielder, Mark Canha. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And now the lefty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Another 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one missed. That's off the mark and a full count now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Now this is in the air down the line. Takes it in for the out. Garrett Crochet won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Tanner Banks on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Line drive, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder,
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Kicks and fires. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulders stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 here. Just missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Second and third here. 1 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's out to center field. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 5-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
The White Sox. Number 63. Matt Foster.
The pitch. Clips the corner. And a count 1-2. That one drilled left field. Bangs off the wall. Now a relay to second, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at bat he's never going to forget.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Ball to strike. The pitch. And it's fouled away. This one in the air right field. Sheets on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tigers 6 and the White Sox 1. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Martin Maldonado. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
The Tigers leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. The pitch.
Ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Next is the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
Just missed.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And that one is inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Carpenter sizing this one up, drops into the glove, and that's the inning. The White Sox leave one. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Slider clips the zone. And down on strikes. 1 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. Center field. Robert makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 13, Gio Urshela.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Gio Urshela steps in. 2 down, nobody on. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now a chance for Mark Canha. And a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
This one popped up. Maldonado drifts towards it. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Tigers 6 and the White Sox 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joey Wentz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, now attacking these hitters.
Number 43, Joey Wentz.
Luis Robert now. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Here comes a pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoel.
Here is Moncada
Moncada.
at the belt and fires. And there's a ball. Nobody out, runner at first. Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Snap throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Robert gets back easily. And the pitch. And that's outside. And that one in the air center field. Brings it in. One down.
Up next for Chicago, the first baseman, Andrew.
And next to hit for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Ball to strike. Line drive. Hauls it in, 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And up next for Chicago, Paul DeYoung. Robert leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's to third. Throws across the diamond. Inning over. So 1 left for the White Sox. They trail it 6-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now, Riley Green. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Sheets makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kerry.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. The 1-2. And that just misses. And a foul ball. Two outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Tigers. They still lead it, though, 6-1. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets.
For the White Sox, the right fielder.
And a 1-1.
Sheets.
And another ball Tigers bullpen with some action. Andrew Chafin, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Next pitch is outside. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
The Tigers leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Benintendi to the plate. That one missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Pitch misses there, and the count is filled up. That one ripped. Carpenter makes the catch, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the DH, Colt Keith.
Colt Keith.
Righty delivers.
Hey.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the righty deals. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Got to be happy with this one. Second hit in his MLB debut, and most guys are happy just to get that first hit out of the way, but he looks like he can hang at this level.
Man at first, and next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. Fouled off left side.
Don't think you want to throw him that pitch again. He hammered it. Next time, he'll make it fair.
Here's a 1-2. Nope. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got it by him for the K.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Keith at first, one gone. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. It's 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now it's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez. Right-handed reliever.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Out to short, to Young. They get the force. Third out. Tigers leave one. They lead it though 6-1. back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Will Vest.
Number 19.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carpenter sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Designated hitter,
Eloy Jimenez steps to the plate for the White Sox. One down, base is empty. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Andrew Chafin up and throwing. Out to center. Carpenter in and to his right. 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Luis.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Luis Robert. There's a strike. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. This to center field. Carpenter on the move and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Here on the south side, here's the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela.
He swings and fouls one off. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been to many games as a fan.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Mark Canha up now for the Tigers. And a pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Robert sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 31. Riley
2 outs, base is empty. Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. Tigers 6 and the White Sox 1. Andrew Chafin enters the game.
Please. Now pitching for Detroit, number 17, Andrew Chafin.
So digging in,
Leading
Andrew
off for
Vaughn.
the White Sox, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
And he deals.
Ball. 2-1.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a
Now
glove,
batting,
but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
One down, base is empty. Rips that one center field. Carpenter makes the grab. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 32, Gavin.
So 2 down now, and here is Gavin Sheets. The Tigers leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.